Everyone, welcome to a new modern video. Today we are playing a pretty wild deck. This is a niche combo deck that we don't really often see in modern, but it's a very powerful one. The combo implies that you get your Omniscience in the graveyard through cards like Faithless Looting, Fable of the Mirror Breakers, Spyro, Malevolent and Rumble, and then you use Shifting Woodland to copy it, and then you can cast powerful cards from your hands, such as Brand or Emrakul. You also, as of course, the playset of I Still Explorer to mill through your deck, and you can use cards like Traverse the Ulvenwald to tutor up the Shifting Woodland or to get one of your large Emrakul and Brand. Unfortunately, you can't tutor up Omniscience with it. You also have mana dorks like Utopia Sprawl and removal spells like Unholy Heat. You also have a little Ghost Quarter I Still Explorer package to blow up your opponent lands. Round number one. Ooh, opponent starts with Overgrown Tomb on top. Go. That's probably Living End. That's probably Living End. Against Living End, Faithless Looting is very good. Hmm. Let me think about this, because Utopia Sprawl on a dual land, it's never good, because they can just possess you the dual land, and then you lose your land. So maybe my play here is actually Stomping Ground Traverse for a forest. So the next turn I can go Utopia Sprawl on the forest, and I can cast the Looting. And then I can discard those expensive cards for the Leaving End. Let's do that. Reverse for a forest. And pass. Could have also played Looting. But my problem is that if I break on a land, I don't have a land next turn, and that's pretty bad. This Emrakul doesn't shuffle your graveyard. You're confusing with the other Emrakul, which would be a pretty big number in this deck since you need to copy it with Shifting Woodland. Okay, so it is indeed uh probably Living End. Now I can go ahead and of course they have Endurance to kill my graveyard. So let's go Sprawl here, name red, and then play Looting. But I could force some negation this, but this is usually unlikely that I do that. Yeah, I think I'm discarding this too. Very far away from the combo anyway. I could actually discard Emrakul Brand and then play Traverse. No, never mind. I confused Traverse of the Ulvavad with Analyze the Pollen. I was thinking about paying the Collect Evidence. Alright, let's just discard this two, and then I'm gonna go Traverse for another basic. Gonna get a Forest. I already have double red. Next turn I can go Land I Still Commercial District. I could also discard it Commercial District, keeping like an Emrakul in my hand. Wouldn't guess Formidable Speaker so they can get the Endurance. Discarding a Leaving End, getting Shardless Agent. Okay, so maybe they already have Endurance in their hand. The I Still. Subtlety, Pitch Sink into Stupor. They have 3 cards in hand. I mean, if they're Endurance green card, I guess I'll lose. I think I'll leave this on top. Shardless, sorry, I still think is very good in this deck. Another Formidable Speaker, so they can get the Endurance now. Very important card in that deck, Formidable Speaker, really just making them consistently do the combo with protection. Replay this. District. First I mill, then I surveil. Omniscience, yeah, happy to put it in my graveyard. And then I don't have Delirium, but maybe I mill it land. I don't. Just passing, because I don't have Delirium for Traverse. Now my opponent can go Endurance Shardless. I guess first they deal me 2 damage. They need a green card to do Endurance Shardless. Let's see if they have it. They don't have it. Very good. So they have to cast the Endurance first. Do I have a plan at this point? Do I have a plan at this point? Let me check my deck. I don't know. Let's just play Rumble, and then we'll figure it out. Looking for Shifting Woodland here. There it is. I'll let me think because my opponent's gonna go Endurance Shardless. They're gonna go Endurance plus Shardless. The thing is, I can just traverse the Shifting Woodland, and then I can just hold I Still Explorer in my hand. Yeah, I think I should take I Still Explorer and then play land from the graveyard. I have to play one land from the graveyard, and then my opponent has priority to shuffle my deck. And then I can play another land from my graveyard. I think I have to hold Rumble in my hand for next turn. So what's going to happen is my opponent is going to... Because I think I really like my hand. Maybe I should actually go Traverse now and go get like a Grizzled Brand. So that if I get a Omniscience, I can just put Grizzled Brand into play. Because what's going to happen is I need to... Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm going to go Traverse for Grizzled Brand now. And pass the turn. Pretty difficult game one with a new deck. I can also get Ghost Quarters. I didn't realize that. I should have actually done that. I would have forced my opponent to Endurance. And then I could have played a Rumble. So that was a mistake. Alright. Let's try to play better the next games again. Like first time playing this deck. I only have one Grizzled Brand even. Okay, then I guess I'm gonna get the Emerald. Can I cast it? No, cost 9. I have 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's just pass now. Another play I could have done was shifting Woodland the Omniscience Sorcery Speed. I'll put in place Endurance and then I can cast Rumble. Maybe that would have been better. That would have been better. Yeah, so Shifting Wheel can become anything, but there's really no value from that. I can become Grizzly Brand and I can draw 7, and then I can go to discard. Alright, let's think about that line for a second. Shifting Woodland can become Grizzly Brand. I draw 7, go to 7, and then I go to discard and I put a lot of creatures in my graveyard. Maybe that's not a bad idea. I'm at 7, I have 2 blockers. Yeah, let's do that. This is a creature until end of turn. So it's not unfortunate at the end of beginning of the next turn. So until the end of turn. So now Shifting Woodland becomes Grizzlebrand. I guess now the play of going Traverse for okay, then I'm gonna go no response here. Then what I can do is fetch to shuffle my deck. I guess I could have even taken a Stomping Ground to go Anoli Heat. And then I draw 7 down to 6. And then I pass. Discarding Emrakul, I still Explorer, Fetchland. Alright. So now if my opponent reanimates, I also get I still an Emrakul. If not, I'm gonna go Shifting Woodland for Omniscience next turn. I mean, I'm gonna do that anyway, I guess. Pretty wild turn, honestly. Not a very normal modern game so far. This deck definitely doesn't seem normal. First time in the history of the game that Mango decided not to discard looting. Man, that's so true. That's so true. I mean, yeah, that's so true. I really was very tempted to discard looting. Just leaving a modern deck right now, by the way. I woke up too early today. Decided to build a random modern deck. Storm. I want to play Storm in paper. I've never played it in paper. I don't even own the Rouse. Block, block. Take 2 down to 4. I mean, I have 8 mana next turn, so I can go Shifting Bloodline, Copy Omniscience. If they go Endurance, I can do this again. So they need to, like, Endurance now if they want to stop me from doing that. Hello, win more. They go Shardless. Okay. I guess I still have Delirium. Nice. Alright, this should be over now. Let me copy Omniscience. Now I'm casting all my spells for free. Okay. So that's it's the ghost quarter. So I can do the ghost quarter things. I guess I will do it. If I have more explorer, can I play more lands? I think so, because it says additional. Hmm. I should probably stop playing land because if I mill Grizzlebrand, then I can't traverse it. So let me first play traverse for Grizzlebrand. We should have taken Emrakul actually. I'll keep on ghost quartering. Pathos looting flashback. I think I have to cast it because this says Remand. Okay, I'm gonna run out of lands. Cast without paying its mana cost with Omniscience. I think Boseju's bad. Yeah. Then I can play a bunch of stuff. Shifting Woodland can become oh, I already played a land, never mind. I should have held the Boseju then. I guess I'm gonna go looting from the graveyard. Discarding for sure Shifting Woodland. I think I'm discarding Omniscience. I'm looking for Emrakul here. I think I'll only have one left. Okay, I still. Uh, what can I do with I still? Well, I'll play it. Then I can do what? Ghost Quarter? I can do Shifting Woodland, but I can't. I think Ghost Quarter is fine. I'm milling one more card though. Two more cards. I concede. I would have what? Just probably passed the turn at this point. Yeah, I have science for more faithless looting. I wanted to hold up Annoy Heat though. Alright. Playing against Leaving End. What we got? We got Soulless Jailer. This card says permanent cards in graveyards can't enter the battlefield. Players can't cast non-creature spell for graveyard or exile. Okay. So the first sentence does nothing against Leaving End, but the second one says they can't cast Leaving End from exile with Cascade. So that's why it's good. Probably just cutting Annoy Heat. Dark Ray, good morning. Alright, keep. I got Soulless Jailer. Very good card. Isn't the first clause of Jailer bad for Ice still? Permanent cards in graveyard can enter the battlefield. It is, it is. It is. I still remember once a ruling where a person asked a judge if Gravedigger's Cage stops leaving and the judge says yes. Then the guy sides in cage, plays cage, the opponent cascades leaving and wins. And the guy is just so mad at the judge that just makes such a big deal out of it. I mean, it is pretty bad. It is pretty bad. But yeah, I remember the moment still vividly. Yeah. It was yeah, it was a big deal at that tournament. I definitely remember. Wistfulness can kill Soulless Jailer. That's what they do. Nice. I mean, nice. Nice that it's a new card. Wistfulness disenchants, or I should say exile, which is even better than disenchant. Hmm. Unfortunately, my mana base is clunky. I can't go sprawl. And I think I should go looting. I think I should go looting first. Hmm. Discard Dominations for sure. What's the other card I want to discard? I think Unholy Heath. Unholy Heath is very bad. Then I can go Commercial District. Let's see if I find Delirium. And then I'll go Sprawl, name green. When it goes untap and go, so signaling to me that they have subtlety. So I think it's perfect to just go Fable of the Mirror Breaker then. I'm gonna go Sprawl first. Very safe. I think I'm just taking loads of green. And then I'll go Fable. Followed by... Actually, let's think about it. Maybe I should just go Ice Still, honestly. Yeah. Hmm. No, I think Fable is good. I was thinking about going Jailer, but I think they have subtlety for sure. Like, you don't shock there with Sulfurific Springs. Next question is, do I want to go Traverse? I don't think so. I think I want to keep Trevor Commandeer. Wow, pitching 2 blue cards. And Fable of the Mirror Breaker changes owner. I'm gonna pass here. What did you pitch? Subtlety for sure, and Wistfulness. Okay. Commandeer is a very powerful card whenever it works. Yeah, discard Water Grave. Okay. Uh, I still get Kiki Jiki? No, because it's... Oh yeah, it says Exile. You're right. It's not Transform. Okay, what do we do now? I think I'm just playing Ice Still now. Ice Still's pretty bad, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna get the Saga flipped. Yeah, let's play Ice Still. Or I can play Fateless Looting. That actually, you know what? Let's play Fateless Looting. Fateless Looting, Soulless Jailer, I think it's fine. Alright. In order to get Delirium, what do I have to discard? Ice Still, actually. So here I'm gonna discard Ice Still Omniscience. It says your control, not owner. Exile this saga and return it to from under your control. Oh, okay. It's not like Jace. Yeah. I mean, Ice Still is very good. I think I want to get Delirium for Traverse. I'll probably get Delirium with Rumble, though. But he has to resolve, which isn't guaranteed. Yeah, still. Let me cast Traverse. And then I'm gonna go Shifting Woodland, Soulless Jailer. Let's see if they have an interaction here. They do. Subtlety. I think I'll leave the card on top. Yeah, it's still like good enough to stop the leaving end. Okay, they find Shardless from Overlord alongside a bunch of other creatures. See if they go for Shardless. They need a land though. They have Wistfulness. They get Shardless back. They have the treasures, of course. So they don't need a land. Wow, they don't do anything. Okay. Maybe they're holding up mana for endurance. What if I lead on that? What if I lead on shifting Woodland? Coping Omniscience. Hmm. Okay, now I can go Malevolent Rumble. Then I'll make a land drop. Late Jailer. And pass. Am I holding this Boseiju for something? If you had to pick a deck for a tournament, what would it be? I'm playing Storm right now in paper. Hmm. I think I want to go Ice Steel Explorer here. Should- Yeah, let's go Ice Steel Explorer here. Put it as Charlotte's Agent in end. Let me go Misty Rainforest. As I haven't made a land drop yet. Can I? Oh, I can't cast it? I see. That was a mistake then. Uh, pass. Wistfulness. Targeting. See if they disenchant my guy. They do. They create a copy of Wistfulness. Thankfully, that's still not lethal though. They're not very far away from it. I'm at 2 life, so I need to top deck now. Honestly, I should have played Boseiju from hand last turn. I was thinking about using it to destroy like Reflection of Kikijiki. It would have been better, for sure. What are they doing? Black mana, is that Deceit? Looks like they have Deceit in end. Maybe Overlord. Okay. Take a look at my hand. And pass. Draw. Another land. Ay, ay, ay. Do I have any outs now? Uh, mm, this one can become that. No, it's over. It's over. Okay. Mila Fateless looting. All right. Yeah, that's the only out, I guess. So let's just play this first. But yeah, last turn I should have played Bosage. I would have milled this commercial district and I would have drawn. Let's see what I would have drawn. Would have drawn Ice Explorer, so not much difference. All right. Concede. Let's go game 3. Unfortunately, we didn't do very much this game. It's part of this game, honestly. It's the whole thing with this like high variance deck, honestly. A plus B plus C plus D plus F combo. All right, keep Forest, Utopia Sprawl name. Uh, name Forest again. Okay, here I can go. I can go Boseiju. I go Boseiju. Sprawl here, name Red, and then go Double Rumble. Go Rumble using Red, and then go Rumble using Colorless. I'll take Ice still. Omniscience in the graveyard is nice. And now I'm looking for a Shifting Woodland with Malevolent Rumble. I think I'll take it in my hand in case my opponent goes for Subtlety on Ice still. So actually next turn I can go Grizzle. I can go Emrakul from hand. Unless they have an Endurance. Very, very good start on my side. Turn 2 Double Rumble, putting Omniscience in the graveyard and Shifting in my hand. Couldn't have hoped for better. Opponent goes Deceit, but the most powerful card in my hand, it's a land that they can't discard. It's real nice. Okay, so let's go Shifting Woodland, Copy Omniscience. Let's see what they do about this. Do they have Endurance? They don't. Then we're casting Emrakul. Take an extra turn even if they have I guess they can have Commandeer, which is bad. They don't. Then I go Malevolent Rumble. I guess I'm taking another Emrakul. And then I pass. Control my opponent turn. Okay. What are we doing? Actually, I don't have that many good plays, and my opponent will be able to. I mean, I guess they have to find a land to be able to play Shardless. It's funny, but I don't think I should do anything. I don't want to cycle the Curator of Mysteries. I can cast this. One dia, pray with me. Am I just doing this? I'll go. Yeah, I'll go Foundation Breaker and not destroy anything. Nah, this is nothing. I'll just pass. Right, let's see what they do. They take an extra turn. They play top land. Okay. They pass. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna copy Grizabrand. Attack for 20 in the air. Okay. What do you think about four color creativity? Not my type, not my style, not my style. Sorcery speed, four mana cards, not my style. Sure, let's keep. Wandering Falls pitching a breeding pool. Okay. Let's go Sprawl, name Red. Stop for this Monomorph purchase? Alright. Yeah. So very often I was shopping on the second screen because, I was never sponsored by Card Trader, but I was using Card Trader so much. But now I can finally shop live on the main screen. Being sponsored by the things you use is so nice. It's like you're doing something that you're going to do anyway and you're being paid for it. One of this card is Aurora Awakener. One also is trying to reanimate stuff. They take Rumble, of course. Right there. Let's go looting. Ugh, this card what? Mountain. Eh, It's like, can this card traverse? Do I need all these lands though? Maybe I don't need all these lands. Maybe I'll discard Commercial District. Yeah. Do I want to keep all these traverses? Maybe I can cast one just to deck thin. No, I think it's bad if my opponent Thoughtseize me again. Psychic Frog. Okay. Looking to find Delirium. Fable, I think it goes to the graveyard because it's Delirium. Draw. Ice Still. Ice Still is good. Ice Still is very good. Let's play Ice Still. Ice Still is such a good draw. Now, I'm gonna go fetch land, mill one. See if I find Delirium. Then I'm gonna go Stomping Ground, see if I find Delirium. Yeah. Hmm. Then I can't cast anything, because Traverse gets me just a land. And an only heat is a shock. So I'm passing. Unless they like destroy my ice still, then the annoy heat is online. Persist the Aurora Awakener. Va bene. So they put into play the top three cards of their deck. I think in my league with this deck, I never did this. Leyline Binding, two lands. Strong. It was supposed to keep Force Fabled Mirror Breaker around. Nah, I think I drew Ice still. That's perfect. Faithless Looting. Discarding Leon Guild Pact or Awakener and play land. Okay. Emra Culo. Let's go looting. Now I am online. By online, I mean I have Delirium. What should I discard? I'll discard land because I'm gonna go Traverse or Boseiju. Actually, I made a mistake here. Because I shouldn't have ditched the land. Because I could have gone Boseiju on Ice still and then play land from the graveyard and only eat. So that was my bad. Anyway, let's get the Boseiju, yeah. And then I'm gonna go Stanoli Heat, the Aurora Awakener. But I want to make a land drop. Yeah, let's go Traverse again for a Shifting Woodland. Oh, now I can't Stanoli Heat. Madonna Mego, ma sei una pianta, Dio caro. Spiritopia Sprawl. And pass. One attacks me for how much? 11. Yeah, my turn here was supposed to be don't ditch Stomping Ground, traverse with Boseiju, Boseiju Binding, get back Ice Still, flashback Mountain, and only hit the Aurora Awakener. Instead, I did none of these and I just played a bunch of lands and took the hit of 8 down to 7. I'm still missing the Omniscience in the graveyard. That is the hard part of this deck. Giorno Natalino. Okay. All right, let's begin. Boseiju the Leyline Binding. Yeah. Thank you for the sub. Then I'm gonna go Wooded Foothills. Oh, you have another binding. I see. Um. mm, Okay. But now I think I opened the window for a win, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken here, I can go Shifting Woodland, copy Emrakul attack, and they don't have any more Leyline Binding up. So I think we got this. Unless they have another binding. can block here, but we have an only heat. So, turns out not using an only heat on Aurora Awakener was a game-winning play. I don't think they have interactions on exactly Leyline Binding, I think. That's it. Wow. Skill game, honestly. Completely messed up the previous turn so that I would have had lethal this turn. Amazing. Very rewarding game, Magic the Gathering. I don't have any Graveyard 8. I definitely have 3 Force of Vigor. Hello, Bayen. Uh, uh, uh. Oh, what do I take here? You love any deck that plays Force of Vigor? Nice. Yeah, it's a good card. Um, sure. Not sure what to take out. Every card seems good in this matchup. I don't think I want to take out my top end. I like to play Ice Steel Explorer because it's a very good card in this deck, so I don't want to side it out. Does the police arrive if I submit 62? Alright. Police look away. I'm submitting 62. I don't want to cut anything. Perfect hand. 62. 62 special. Put them all to 6. And let's go. Glassbow Mimic. Okay. Yeah, Commercial District. Perfect. Perfect. So lucky. Just Omniscience right on top. See, if we had 60 cards, we would have drawn that Omniscience. Instead, 62 was the perfect combination. Entomb, exactly. You don't even have to use a card. They go Territorial Cabu. I don't really do anything now. I can go Traverse. I guess I should go Traverse for a basic. And then I can go... Yeah, so I'm closer to Delirium. Do have Delirium. If I throw away this and only heat. Yeah, it's crazy to abandon to me Legacy when you can just surveil, and put a card you want in the graveyard anyway. Couldn't discarded Aurora Awakener. Are they ready to awake it? I think they are. No, Cyno Draco. Okay. Let's go surveil, hoping to find a creature, artifact. Nice. Perfect. I have Delirium. Draw. Let me go Anoli Heat on Territorial Cabu. Gonna go Stomping Ground tapped. I need to find a payoff though. Otherwise, I just jam a bunch of ice stills and see how it goes. I need to kill this because this one, I mean, they decided to loot last turn, but it could have also exiled my Omniscience with Cabu. Very glad they didn't. Maybe a mistake. Also, opponent doesn't hold up Leyline Binding, but taps it. Or maybe they have it there. Persister or Awakener? Va bene. Wait, why 2 cards? Why 2 cards? Don't they only have 1? Colors among permanents you control. I don't understand. Why did they reveal 2? Chad, do you know? X cards. Oh, okay. I see. So this one doesn't count. Okay. Allora, tocca a noi. Let's go. Shifting Woodland. Copy Omniscience. Play Omniscience. Play Ice Still. Play Wooded Foothills from the graveyard. This is my second land. Play Ice Still. Then what I'm gonna do is play Boseiju from the graveyard. Pass. Ghost Quarters there. Yeah, no, makes sense. It makes sense. I forgot that it was permanent. And now Omniscience is in play because I cast it from hand. So Shifting Woodland can copy anything else next turn. Solo che qua mi mena come matto. If I double block, I'm taking 10. No, non è vero. I'm taking, yeah, whatever. Let's double block. I think I'm fetching. If I fetch, I'm dead to removal, but I think I should fetch to have an extra trigger now. Surveil one. Emraculo. Allora, Emraculo, I think it's better in my opening end. Sorry, my hand. Yeah. I could copy it, but it's not lethal. What ability does this have? Trample? Trample, okay. Double trample. Ashok. Arakamadosca. Ashok mills my Emrakul. Now I need to top deck Raw. Traverse. Doesn't do it. There a world where I get there? I don't think so. No, that's not true. Not true. Let's go because I let's go Forest Mill Emrakul yeah. Now I get to play Traverse and Fetch. If Fetch mills a instant or sorcery, sorry, instant or enchantment, I win. I think that's my last that's my last out. I need to play Woodland Foothills and mill. Come on. Let's go. I can't search, it doesn't matter. I need to mill one. Come on. I need to mill mill the land. Unlucky. If I milled the instant, I would have won. I would have played this for nothing, and then I would have had Delirium, and then Traverse. Shifting Woodland copies Emrakul, attack for 14. Nada, we lost. I can't fetch. I can't fetch to get an extra mill trigger, because Ashik says I can't fetch. C'eravamo quasi, yeah, very close, very close. I think I don't have any more options. Yeah. GG. Before game 3, I'll take a bathroom break. And then I'll be back. Perfect mana base. Perfect lands. Always had him. What are we doing? Mm, is this a commercial district go type of play? I think so. Waiting to find a forest, maybe? Leyline of the Guild Pact. Okay. Faithless loading to the bin. Swamp Go. I think I'm just going to do um Utopia Sprawl and then Boseiju. Point of mana base will be crippled after this Boseiju. Unless they go binding. No, it doesn't matter. Tear, sure. Still go Boseiju. Get my lands with Traverse. Their disenchant is a lot better than mine. Also, killing Leyline means if they reanimate the Aurora Awakener, they Force of Vigor is a good draw. What am I doing first? I think I'm doing first looting and then Traverse. Discard Emrakul. Discard Fable. Then I go Traverse for Forest. And then Traverse for I guess I made a mistake. I don't know why I did that. I'm sorry. I should have gone Traverse for Shifting Woodland and then Traverse for like Ghost Quarter. Yeah. I made a mistake with the forest. I should have gone Traverse for Shifting Woodland, Traverse for yeah. Ghost Quarter, Boseiju, one of those lands. Taking forest makes no sense. Actually no sense. It hurts me because now my fetch land I have to take damage. Anyway, see what they follow this up with. A Kabu. Huh. Kabu is very good because it exiles Emrakul. Okay, I milled Omniscience, which is a combo piece. Very good, although your opponent will exile with Kabu. Yeah, that's a good play. Am I going to force a Vigor to Cyan? I don't think so. I think opponent's likely to binding my Emrakul when I try to reanimate. Ooh, I don't have Delirium anymore. I guess a Force of Vigor turns me on Delirium. Thoughtseize. Okay, now I have Delirium again. Then I'm at 5. Draw Omniscience. Not bad. But I think I should focus on Emrakul now. I think my play should be attack with Explorer pass, and then when my opponent attacks with Cowboy, I just reanimate Emrakul. Opponent tries to exile, I make a copy and I block. I mean, my opponent does exile it. But I still make a copy and I block. I guess I can go binding there. Alternatively, what's my play? Looting. I guess I can top deck. I can go looting, fetch, but then I have nothing left. I just have Omniscience. No, I think the play is just attack pass here. And copy Emrakul. My play here is really bad against Leyline Binding. I just lose to Leyline Binding. Because I go Shifting Woodline on enemy Emrakul, opponent goes Binding, I lose. So I have to hope they don't have Leyline Binding. I have to hope they have their clunky cards like Archon and stuff like that. Let's see. Let's see if that's the case. Opponent goes in combat, attacks with Kavu. Exile Emrakul. I make a copy. Do they have binding? They don't. Okay, so I get to eat this Kavu. And they pass. Okay. Right, now let's go looting. Alright. I'll discard Omniscience Ghost Quarter. Then I play Ghost Quarter. I mean, I can have Omniscience if I want to, but do I want to? I think I'm just Ghost Quartering my opponent here. First land. Let's see if they have more basics. They don't. So I replay Ghost Quarter. That's my last land of the turn. I attack. Then I pass. I wait how they fetch. Wait to see how they fetch end of turn. There's not gonna get Sacred Foundry. So I'm destroying the breeding pool here. When it decides to fetch end of turn. Should okay, I'm killing this now. When it just has Sultai lands now. Let's see what they do. Nice, they just passed. Well, let me go double Ghost Quarter first. Then I can just do Shifting Woodland, Copy Cool, attack. Alright. That was a cool game. Oh, let's go. Three. Oh, my hand is very good. My hand is just misses a fetch land to be just insane. Just the perfect hand. I think I have to mulligan it. Alright, let's keep this one. I'll bottom one of the two ice stills. Am I going turn one looting? Think so. Hmm. Discarding Spyro and Ghost Quarter. Maybe actually a Noli Heat is bad. Let me think. Discarding Ghost Quarter and a Noli Heat. Opponent's playing what? I mean, if it's Neoform, I lose anyway. I don't think a Noli Heat is good against any Simic deck. Oh, maybe it's good against the Birthing Ritual deck. Hmm, got punished. Well, that was a Rumble, great draw. Perfect. Wow, look at this. Amazing. I found everything I need. Okay, so there is instant, land, sorcery, enchantment. So I think I'm taking Utopia Sprawl. And next turn we can already go off. Next turn we can already go off. My opponent cannot counter anything. They go Shardless for Ice Fang Coatl. And then they go Oculus. Okay. Right. Let's just go Stomping Ground untapped, Shifting Woodland, Copy Omniscience. Now, what are we doing? Um, I'd start with Malevolent Rumble. Then I can go uh Fable. I still Explorer. Now I can either go Ghost Quarter. The opponent goes Flare of Denial. Okay. Then I'm gonna go Utopia Sprawl here. And then I'll play Spyro. Then I can go. I have to go looting before going Fable. Because if I go Fable, I'm just milling. They go Force of Negation. They have no more cards in hand. It's funny, they had double counter, we still went turn 3 combo. Very powerful. You can go. Oh, attacks me in the air. I take it. And they. What did I do? Play Coatl? No. Mm. Well, we need to find something now. Otherwise, it kills me here. Uh, this could draw, and that one is gonna stay. Let's play. Oh no. First, I need to copy Omniscience. Yeah, I think we just need to top deck now. I don't think I have many outs. I just need to go Rumble and hope to find a creature. They have another Flare of Denial, I lose. That was a good draw opponent. Yeah. Oh, I guess they don't lose anymore because they have only one attacker. Yeah. Opponent draws a land. Fetches. Oh, we have subtlety here. Okay. No, you have Harbinger of the Seas. They don't attack with Oculus. Weird. Why? Doesn't make any sense. Did I misclick? Yeah, I guess we're dead. Well, not necessarily. Yeah, I can draw Nully Heat. I have two copies in my deck. Right, it's time to attack. I'm gonna go Reflection, copy Spyro. Wow. Reflection, copy Spyro, and I think it's over now. Even if I draw Nully Heat. Va bene, GG. I combo turn 3, but I did not do very much after that. So I want Fire Magic. No. I think my deck can't sideboard, honestly. I just submit what I got. Keep. Go Utopia Sprawl. Choose whatever. Red. Pass. Now I can go Stomping Ground, Fable. See if they have Force. They don't. Discard two cards. I'll definitely discard the Emrakul, I think. Maybe not. Maybe I'm art casting Emrakul. I think it's possible. Is there a world where I'm casting Emrakul? I have a lot of mana already. Yeah, let's try that. I'm glad I didn't discard Emrakul. I mean, Shifting Woodland is my combo land, but it's another land. I think I'll bin it. Also wouldn't mind finding like different type. Okay, for my Emrakul. They get Harbinger of the Seas. Okay. Yeah, Emrakul is really my plan. How many do I got now? I got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We want to go Traverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Maybe it's not a bad idea to go Traverse for Mountain. There is a world where I cast Emrakul next turn, right? I attack with Fable, enchantment creature. No, sorry, only enchantment. So I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, yeah, I think I have to just go Traverse for basic land. So there's a way. There's a way for me to go Emrakul next turn. Hey, they have Oculus. Yeah, I think we got this. I mean, at least I resolve Emrakul. Then, winning is another thing. So I Champ attack with both. Champ attack with both. When it kills this, then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Alternatively, I can not Champ attack with Reflection and I just copy Goblin, so which doesn't do much now, but it helps me later. Maybe that's better. Then I'll lose the Reflection. Because I'm thinking about what happens if my Emrakul gets countered. I don't do very much. Yeah, so let's play Emrakul the next turn. Maybe it's a mistake. And then attack only with a token. I'm also getting close to cast Emrakul as well. Sorry, Griselbrand as well if I draw it. When it taps out to play another Oculus. Okay. So 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. 11, 12. Okay. All right. Of course, I have 6 cards, so I'll have answers to my Emrakul. So it's possible that this is not enough. Hmm. Do you want to discard Boseiju? I think so. Um. Yeah, I think my plan is to copy one of these. Then again, I got 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 12, 13. Right? 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, plus 4, 13. Okay. Yeah, that's the plan then. I'm only attacking with Goblin Shaman token copy, not attacking with the actual goblins. This attack doesn't make any sense. Because I'm tapping a land to make a treasure, and then I suck the treasure. So the attack doesn't make any sense. Anyway, let's go land Emrakul. How do they counter this? With this, if it's with a subtlety, I can't really remake it next turn. Why not Omniscience first? Oh, the counter Omniscience. It's pretty bad. Whereas at least now I got the trigger. Merkle goes back on top because I can do Omniscience. Okay. Nice. Very nice. Allora. Very nice. Okay. Let's do Endurance. I have to hold priority like every turn. Endurance, pitch. Endurance, pitch. Hold priority. Flare of Denial. Sac Oculus. Flare of Denial. On Flare of Denial. Sac Oculus. Resolve. Endurance resolves. Evoke first and then kill my own graveyard. I can also the face down card are Harbinger and Island. I also will Otawara the what do I Otawara? The Fable maybe? Maybe the Harbinger. Otawara the Harbinger. No, Harbinger I want to sacrifice it. I guess they have 2, so it doesn't matter. I can jump attack. No, I can do this. Hmm. Jump attack with a manifest. And then I'll sacrifice the Harbinger to Birthing Ritual. So what do I Otawara? The Fable, maybe. Yeah, I think I'll Otawara the Fable. Then I can go F6. Attack with the Manifest. And this. Block. Block. End step. Birthing Ritual triggers. It's a May, right? At the beginning of your end step, look at the top 7. Then you may sacrifice a creature. If you do, you may. Yeah. So I'm gonna say, okay. Sacrifice Harbinger. And don't put anything. Alright, they have 0 cards in hand and just a manifest that is an island now. Let's go. That was a Emrakul. That was an Emrakul. Now, Nice. Woo. That was a game. That was a pretty cool game. I did nothing. I really did nothing the whole game. I just played Emrakul. One spell. One spell game, really. Allora. Fire magic. I think it's needed to have more answers to Harbinger. I can trim the ice stills because they're hard to resolve. Yeah, no, this hand is not good. All right, keep this. Let's go. Let's go. I think I'm gonna hold the traverse. I'm just surveilling here. Buongiorno, Bino. If they endurance didn't upkeep, I could have attacked with a Goblin Shaman and still had 13 to play Emrakul. Let's go Commercial District. Another Heat to the bin. Okay, Utopia's Sprawl is nice. Like a 1 mana Mox. And let's go Rumble. 1 mana Mox Ruby. Fable Emrakul. Okay, let me take Fable. Let's see if they have Ice Fang Coatto. There it is. Little's Neck. And a Birthing Ritual. Okay. And Watery Grave tapped. Now let's see if they find already Harbinger or Ice or Oculusso. Oculusso in the house. Every game on turn 3. I have Delirium already. I'm gonna go Traverse for Shifting Woodland Fable. Let's see if they have a Force of Negation. They don't. I could also Annuli Heat. That was probably maybe not. Maybe I have to keep Annuli Heat for Harbinger. Because that card yeah, very important. Let's see if they have it. Okay. 2 cards in hand. Can I play Emrakul next turn? I don't think they want to sacrifice anything here. Omniscience, okay. Allora, we got you use the red here, and then you use 1, 2, 3, 4 green, and then a 15, a 13, 13 I can block with. I think I'd rather block. Oppure I can play Annuli Heat, Malevolent Rumble. I'll only hit Malevolent Rumble. If I find Omniscience, nah, that's too lucky. I don't think I can go for that luck line. There's also a world where I go only heat, shifting woodland attack for 13. No, I'll lose the race actually. Okay, then I think my only out is to pass the turn. And go Annually Heat, activate Shifting Woodland block. I lose to every counter magic, but I can't play around it. Annually Heat. Shifting Woodland becomes Emrakul. Emrakul blocks Oculus. Take 4, down to 7. When it has a follow-up. It's another Oculus. If they didn't have anything, it would have been great, because the birthing ritual actually don't work. Reverse. Hmm. Yeah, I think my only out is that Malevolent Rumble finds Omniscience. That's my only out. Man, I found it. Okay. All right, now, what am I doing? Taking Utopia's. Aspetta. Um, doesn't matter. No, I don't think it does. I think I win. Crazy. Allora, Shifting Woodland. Shifting Woodland copies Omniscience. Play Omniscience. Play Emrakul. Take an extra turn. Play Traverse. Play Grizzlebrand. Pass. Mamma mia, che culo. All right. 3-0. Crazy league so far. Okay, round number 4. Lens and spells. Keep. By lens, I mean lend, but one is enough. We just keep killed Pioneer. It's fine. That's fine. One stop closer to do modern events, so it's okay. I accept happily the death of Pioneer. If you want to start modern, you want to play Tron. How much does it cost you? I don't know. I'm sure you can find. So go with MTG Goldfish will tell you. Yeah, I have lots of modern videos on my channel. Check them out. Actually, a lot. I love Tron. Tron is so fun. Modern decks are 700 euro, while you can proxy Commander deck for $5. But then you have to play Commander. That's worth a lot. You pay 700 euro for Bant Air Bending last week? Oh my god, that's so sad. That's so sad. Thunder Troop Trainer. Okay. Splinter Twin. Okay, so uh, uh, um, let's go Mountain Rumble. Yeah, like on Sunday I'll go to a modern tournament and it has proxies. I don't own the RALs. I'll play with RALs proxies. Okay, Omniscience in the bin and I got Shifted Woodland. Madonna che culo. Do I even have Delirium? Maybe. No, but yeah. Try my best next turn, I guess. Well, do I go green again? Yeah, I got basic mountain. Your local store has 12 proxies for modern. Wow, 12 proxies. Back in the days, we used to hold like very big events in Legacy that were 10 proxies. Your local store accept no proxies and modern is dead. GG. Mega GG. Time to start Flesh and Blood, my friend. Sounds like. What did I do over here? They can't kill me yet. I need to go Faithless Looting, discard land creature, and then have Delirium, and I can go Omniscience Emrakul. Okay. Arena of Glory, pass. Va bene. Let's go Faithless Looting. Please, no counter. Aspetta un attimo. Maybe I should go Annuli. No, va bene così, dai. If they go counterspell on looting, what happens? A7 man, thank you for the prime sub. Like if it's losing a counterspell, I think it's still fine. You don't get why we have 3 RCQ standard season and 1 modern. It makes no sense. They just don't want store to hold tournaments. It's unbelievable. They just want stores to run only Lurkana and Riftbound events. That's like the only explanation on why they only do standard in stores. Even the store promos, what's it called? The store championship with like super cool promos. Like standard. Like nobody owns a standard deck locally. Like it's really unbelievable. All right, let's go looting. Let's see if this resolves. If it does, we're clear to go. Magic is not dying. The big events still do like crazy big numbers. It's just locally. Like their competitive scene right now focus on standard so much. And standard has incredibly expensive prices and people just don't want to buy a deck just to play at the store. They should just stop forcing standard on the stores and just let the stores do whatever they want. You go to big events, you still have over 1,000 people. They had 1,800 GP last week. They're really just shooting in the foot with this like standard forcing thing. Especially standard, which just like had like 15 bans last year. Like a set every 2 months with like mythic rares super mega pushed. Allora, we're got it, I think. Now, right? I just need to discard like land creature. Or maybe land instant I think is better. Land instant, and then I have sorcery, enchantment, land instant. Then I can just cast everything. And I win. Yeah. Now with Delirium, I can go Shifting Woodland, copy Omniscienza, and then I go Emrakul, Emrakul, Grisabbrand. They go Counterspell and Emrakul, we just go Emrakul Grizzlebrand. I only get punished if they like bounce these Omniscience now, but I can do that again next turn. Alright. GG. We're playing against Jeskai Twin. Fire Magic is an instant speed answer, but I think my deck is broken. I never should sideboard. Let's go. Put a Mulls to 6. What do we do? Do we just go looting turn 1? Yeah, now that I drew Omniscience, so definitely. Looting turn 1, discard in Omniscience and Season Pyro, maybe? Yeah, now if I fetch, I have Delirium already. So next turn I can go Utopia Sprawl and Traverse for Shifting Woodland, and then next turn I can go Omniscience Graze of Brand GG. Surgical was $60? Wait, that was a time when that happened? Hmm. Delirium, Sprawl, Traverse for Woodland. Man, this deck is easy. You bought a Surgical at 40 during the GAC? Yeah, nice. Buy high, never sell. Ooh, upkeep. What's happening? Wow, Deceiver Exarch? No way. Poseiju, please? Madonna mia, ma come faccio oggi? I just literally call all the cards. It's unbelievable. I had like 2 in my deck. Crazy. Ma cazzo è possibile? Win. No response. They top Exarch. Uh, no response. They untap Exarch, and then we go Boseiju on Twin. Crazy top deck. Really just crazy top deck. Right. Next turn, we're gonna play everything I have. Grizzly Burn, draw 7. Grizzly Burn Nations is such a strong combo. I remember doing that back in the days in Sneak and Show. Flare of Denial. Wow, even that Flare. They comboed with Flare, but I had Boseiju. Crazy stuff. Okay, then what? I can go Misty Rainforest, mill a card. And then I'm gonna probably just go Boseiju and pass. Two cards in hand, see if they have another twin. They do. They do. All right. Well played. Well played. I had it all, but opponent also had it all. So they win. Sideboarding? Mm, nah, let's submit. So I shared it on Twitter. And I guess on Twitch too. All right, Mulligan. I was 15 years old. Uh, keep. Keep, but pretty bad hand, but keep. As bottom Emrakul and just go Traverse. Maybe not. Maybe Tapland. Do I care about that? No, let's do Forest. Yeah, because I can draw my level Rumble. Then I may just be behind. It's not that I was eating everything because it was just, you know how they teach you to just eat everything, but normally the size aren't, for three people. They're for one. But yeah, bottom both. Okay. You have to try this deck again? Yeah, it is. I mean, it's been very, very nice. Last game I lost, but I think we both run insane. I'll hold this Traverse, I think. There's only one basic left. I think I'll hold the Traverse for future. Should I, though? Maybe not. Maybe I'm gonna get a mountain, yeah. Just think it's a draw mountain. Okay. Deep Navigator is in. Trainer, let's see what I grab. They grab Twin, I lose. They grab Teferi. Okay. Gonna go I still District. Flare of Denial, very strong. Yeah, Thundertrap Trainer Flare is a very good combo. Hopefully no Splinter Twin. Wow, GG. The Dream of Trophy is dead. And the video is also dead because over 2 hours video so far. Uh, Congrats to my Splinter Twin opponent of denying me the trophy. I really thought we were going to do it. That'll do it for this video. I hope you at home had a lot of fun watching me go off with the Omniscience games. If you watched on YouTube, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.